Hello! So, we have finally reached 2015, and I have almost been on YouTube for about 2 years now, I think. And I think I started in 2013. So yeah, 2 years. And I'm just going to go over my drawings throughout the year, as well as my sketchbook. So this is also an updated sketchbook post. Except I never finished the sketchbook, but I'll just show you my general sketches. So to start, I'm going to go with the finished pieces first. And I'm pretty sure most of you recognize some of these. So there's this one that for some reason, people really like the speed paint for this one for whatever reason, I don't know. But I think this is the first piece that I've ever done in 2014. It was done with colored pencil, and just in case you guys never got a really close look, you can tell it's done with pencil. The next one, I actually got rid of the speed paint for this one because I kept getting comments, and some of the comments were, enlightening, I suppose, so I just took it down. No reason in particular. Plus, I changed the way Nozomi looked anyways. This is my original character, if you guys don't know. My newer subscribers probably don't know, but this is Nozomi. This is how she used to look. I changed her look a little bit. The next one, I'm just going to show you the beginning because I fixed it up digitally because I screwed up on the whole drawing. So I'm just going to show you the part that I didn't screw up. Okay. So this is just Rukia. This is when my style was really weird, where I like to draw people looking very, let's say, sophisticated. So there's her, and then here is the bottom of her dress. And the other side with her sword, because the newest chapter was like, I don't know. I was just inspired by this color spread for Bleach, so I drew this. And the reason why I'm covering this side is because that's where I made the mistake. And the mistake isn't like in terms of my drawing, but in terms of coloring. And I accidentally got some tempera on there, so yep. Next would be this one. I don't know if you guys remember this one. This was, I forgot what it was called. Oh, yeah, it was Ne me parlez pas, which is Do Not Talk to Me. I don't know, I just thought it was a cute name for a girl who looks like she doesn't want you to talk to her. I don't know. After that, we have Elsa. You guys probably remember her. Then, there's this one that was during the summer. Wait a minute, where's the Kitsune girl? Hold on a minute. We are missing one. I drew one and it was of a Kitsune girl. But, I can't find it. Where is she? Great. That's just brilliant. I can't find her. Oops. Well, for my long-time subscribers, you guys will remember that I did a Kitsune girl. She's in my colored pencil playlist, and I actually didn't really like that one too much, but I don't know, it disappeared. But I did that one before I did this one, I think. Anyways, this was the water nymph. And then this is the classy girl, done with watercolor, if you guys remember her. Well, if you're a newer viewer, then you are not going to remember any of these, but indeed, these are my drawings. So then here, I don't think I showed anyone on YouTube, at least. This one, this is for the PG World Halloween contest a while ago. This is completely done in watercolor with a little marker on top, just for extra highlights, but the rest is all done in watercolor. So here's just the full view of the picture. I actually really like this one because it's full of color and I actually filled up the whole thing. But never again will I have the patience to do something like this, I don't think. Then this one is improperly organized, but this little artist trading card I made for Holly is totally cool. Back in August, maybe? I don't remember when. And then this one, my most recent, which I'm pretty sure my subscribers know. This is the Autumn Girl. So putting those aside, here are a few that I never showed, maybe only on Instagram for this one. This is a bookmark that I made just to test out my new paper and my Sakura Koi watercolors when I first got them. This was back in July. And then this, I hated how this one came out because I ruined it. I don't remember how I ruined it, but I ruined it somehow, and it's just a regular girl in a kimono, or yukata, whatever, with a cute frilly background. But I didn't really like it, so I never showed anyone this one. So moving on. So this next one was when I was on vacation in Colorado, and I didn't bring my art supplies with me other than my Reeves watercolors and my water brush. So this whole section is mostly my watercoloring, and I will tell you right now, it's not going to be good because back then I wasn't really too in tune with watercolor. This is just me like actually diving into it. Before I did a little watercolor, but it was nothing like serious. So I just started watercoloring, and doesn't look too great, but that was just me developing toward my style now. Then there's this girl. I was trying to add more depth, but I noticed the water brushes, they just tend to have too much water soaked in them, so you can't achieve depth. But I went over with a black Prismacolor. And you might notice that I have an obsession with drawing office ladies, because I just love pencil skirts so much. Oh, a Sailor Moon drawing that I never actually got to. I was trying to draw the new Sailor Moon with her new style, but I guess it didn't work out because I didn't like it too much, so I never finished this. This was after I watched the first episode of the new Sailor Moon. Then here is another girl into more office clothing, again with watercolor. Now I was experimenting with different lighting and all that jazz. Oh, and here it says July 8th. Me practicing. I guess this is sort of like my sketchbook in a way. Here I just have myself practicing, and this is a guy, if you haven't noticed. I wasn't good at drawing guys. I still am a bit shaky with them, but I'm much better. This was my first attempt, I think. Maybe not. But I drew this girl, and somehow she ended up looking a little bit like the, forgot what it's called, forgot it, you know, the one with QB, or whatever his name is, that little cat-looking thing from, I can't believe I forgot its name. Okay, the Madoka, yeah, Madoka Magica, that show. I never watched it, but somehow she ended up looking like one of those characters. Then this is my other attempt at drawing guys. I guess he's a little bit too skinny, but you know, whatevs. I hate drawing guys, still kind of do, but I'm a little bit better at it. Then here is a drawing I never finished. It was of my two OCs, Takeshi and Nozomi, and this was their old design. They're a little bit different now. Never finished coloring it, didn't really feel like it. So then this one was another random girl that I did at the airport. I think, was this the one I did at the airport? No, I didn't do this at the airport. But another girl in a I don't know, office casual clothing? Business casual, maybe? Maybe a little bit not that casual. Oops. Some of you keep seeing the camera shake. Every time I turn the page, it like touches the top because the area of view is not that large. So here's another girl in some ramen because I can, because she can be. Here's Platinum from Pokemon. Never finished her, unfortunately. I don't remember who I was going to draw over here, but I was going to draw someone. Don't remember who, but this is Platinum, my favorite. Then here is Orihime from Bleach. All my old subscribers, and those who follow me on Instagram and Pagey World should know that I love Bleach. So this is Orihime. And this was when I reached almost 2,000 subscribers on Pagey World. I was using Crayola watercolors. I hope this doesn't make the camera shake. Okay, so then here's another girl. This one was the one that I was doing at the airport. She's just holding a leaf. Again with Reeves watercolors. This is Rukia. I tend to draw her a lot. I love Rukia. And then I'm pretty sure I did this with my Sakura Koi watercolors. And here's another one that I did, I'm pretty sure, completely with my Sakura Koi watercolors. I was trying to work with depth in this one, and I guess it came out okay. I just thought it lacked something, and I realized that it lacks extra color because I like to add extra lighting and all that. So, yeah. And her eyes are a bit widespread, but what can I do? Doesn't matter too much to me. Oh, me attempting to draw a guy. See, this is a perfect example of my learning. So everyone, for some reason, assumes that I was magically good when I started. No. Just no. This is my sad attempt at trying to do the anatomy of a guy. And I had trouble because I'm used to drawing girls. And I was trying to do something with this area, the groin area, as you can see. And I wasn't sure where to put everything, if you know what I mean. So I guess it didn't work out, so I gave up on this one. And this is me practicing, okay? I have many more sketches of me practicing, but I usually recycle them because they're just sketches. So, example of me not being amazing once I just put the pencil to the paper. No, I have to work for it. Then here is Dawn. This is also my profile picture for all of my accounts because I just love her so much. I'm planning on doing a new one. She's getting old. But this was done with my Sakura Koi watercolors at a friend's house. We were camping outside of her house, and somehow I managed to have the time to do this. Practicing with watercolor backgrounds. Oh, and by the way, this is the Canson mixed media paper. I love this stuff. And here's a blank piece of paper for no reason. And then this was for Ichiruki Week, and those who follow me on Instagram, Pagey World, and Tumblr know that I do a lot of pairing artwork. And I'm sorry if some of you feel uncomfortable with my pairing choices, but I'm not going to force you to follow them. I just simply like to do art for them, so either you can ignore my pairing choices, or you can just enjoy the art itself. So, this is just some cutesy thing where they're just sleeping. That was one of the prompts. And Then this is my latest. I actually did this one like a few days ago, or maybe yesterday or something, but practicing with my watercolors again because I haven't worked with them in a while. Just them, like no Copic. So these are my watercolors. And yeah, and I think that's it for this. There's more, don't worry. And speaking of my pairing choices and art, I've done a ton of pairing art in a while. This was for Halloween, but I never got to it. And then there's this one. I have issues. I apologize. Well, at least with pairing art, it helps me to improve my drawings. So here, this is my new sketchbook. This is just an Artist Loft sketchbook that I bought for kicks. And yeah, I'm just practicing guys here. Because I practice guy faces a lot, and I still have trouble with their bodies. I'm trying right here, but he looks a little too skinny. But oh well. Then here, I was practicing May. Well, actually, no, I just drew her. It was one of those days where you just don't want to draw. Like, I wanted to draw, but I wasn't feeling the motivation. So I was drawing her, and then I realized she looked a bit too young. She looked like her 10-year-old self, even though she's supposed to be like 16 in the actual game. So I just moved on to the next one, because I just wasn't feeling it. And for this sketchbook, it's a bit large, so that's why I have to keep taking it out of the view for you guys to see. So here's just more practicing. Sometimes I don't even finish my drawings, so that's why most of the page is blank. And not sure if you guys remember this one. This was only like a week or two ago. It was the one where I was just sketching, and they're supposed to be on the route right before Snow Point City, and they forgot to bring jackets. Therefore, they are cold in the snow. And here I was practicing guys again, and as usual, practicing Ichigo. And yep, you can see how I try and try, but it doesn't always come out as I would like. Then here's just this regular shaded girl I just felt like doing because I felt bad that I hadn't posted that much on Instagram and Pagey World. And this is me, my reaction to watching Korean dramas. Then here is me practicing my original characters, and I realized I didn't really like how they came out, like their design, so I thought, maybe I should change their designs a little bit more, because he looks too much like Ichigo as usual. And about the whole style thing again, that I always talk about. This is an example of why I don't want you guys just to go and try and, draw in my style, because it's gonna get stuck like that. I only drew guys in the Bleach artists, authors, writers way of drawing, so now every time I draw a guy, he's gonna look like Ichigo. I don't want him to look like Ichigo, but it's so hard. Okay, anyways. These are my OCs again. And then here's one of those days again where I don't feel like trying. So, yep, never finished the whole page. So here they are again, and I just added some random color in here just to see how it worked. Still looks like Ichigo, still haven't improved. And then here's just some other characters, some more designs for them. And here's Nozomi, main OC. So then here is just more practicing, random eye, and then her. Nothing special. And this was me practicing again. Kind of like a little skit of sorts, not really. Well, here, this actually has a little story. She's trying to bribe him to do something because he's supposed to be babysitting her and she needs to go do something. So she's trying to blackmail him or bribe him to let her do whatever. Okay, so this one I did yesterday. Hold on, let me just change that. So it's a little skit. These guys are being persistent, being annoying, whatever, and as you notice, I don't add details to the guys in the back because they don't really matter. And I guess they're hitting on them, but they're being persistent and kind of being, like, inappropriate. So she's just telling her friend to stay back, and then she goes ahead and beats the crap out of him. Yep. And I realized after drawing her, like, in this pose, that I kind of like drawing fighting poses. They're fun. They're much more entertaining than just regular poses like this. Like, I think it's easier to draw this than that, to be honest. Because she's, like, moving. There's a lot of motion and curviness and stuff, and it's much easier for me to draw that. And this is the last drawing in here that I did last night. Drawing poses, fighting poses. See, she just knocks someone out. And then here she's elbowing as well as tackling someone down. And something that works for me is I draw the figure first, and then I incorporate it into my actual drawing. So I just draw like a very vague, sketchy version of what I want to do, and then I apply it to my actual characters. And that actually works very well for me. So, I think that's all. So, now we have reached the end of all my drawings in 2014. I haven't drawn that much, to be honest. But those are all my drawings, and hope you guys have drawn a lot this year, and I hope in the future that your New Year's resolutions will be fulfilled and that you will be able to draw whatever you want to draw, like practice a lot and all that good stuff. I'm not very good with words in terms of encouragement when I'm talking, just my brain talking. So, yes, hope you guys have a great new year, and let's hope that our New Year's resolutions are resolved and that we are able to have a decent year. Let's hope everything goes well. So, thanks for watching, and bye!